Hello YouTube, I'm back again. It's a different perspective, because this time I would like to talk about a different topic. I'm not talking about the world order this time. I'm talking about endangered species. No, I'm not talking about the animals. I'm talking about humans. Human species. Species of, well, never mind. It might be tied into what I was talking about in my other videos about the world order, but talking about the different types, the different ways that people live, and the different types of people. I don't know if you've seen a few of these documentaries they've done on African tribes, but I think they're really interesting. There's a few African tribes that, I forget the name of the African tribe, but there was one African tribe that some guys managed to film in the 70s, and now they've disappeared. They still have native tribes in places like maybe Indonesia and maybe not so much Indonesia. I guess yes, but in places like South America and some places in Africa, they still have some native tribes, and a few other places. But why, the way that this what the heck, I'm coming back to the main topic about the one world, the one order throughout the whole world. This is a problem, you see. All the other orders will become extinct. Why can't we have why do we have protection of endangered species of animals like Bengal tigers and Siberian tigers, vulture buzzards or whatever, spotted owls, polar bears, blue whales? I mean, it would be horrible if those things became extinct. That's true. But those things are easy. You could probably, if you really wanted, you could try to collect some DNA and put them into a freezer and keep them. And then when you wanted to make them again, maybe you could just make them again. But the thing is, with a community of people and a way of life, I don't know how you can just put it in a freezer and make it come back. I mean, maybe a certain class, like a genetic makeup of people, you could do that. But say you have a tribe in Africa, and they have these, they live with special types of cows that they've bred over the generations. Sort of like the Aztecs or Mayans in Mexico, they would breed those funky psychedelic plants. Not the peyote, but they got something else. It's some type of psychedelic plant that was bred in Mexico. They still have it there. It's like no one talks about it much, but you can get it and you can find it. It's like a native plant to Mexico, or that the like the shaman and stuff they bred. But a lot of these African tribes, they might breed special types of animals like cows and things, and they live with them. And then say the world order comes over and guts them. I mean, it just completely thrashes them until they're dead, because it's impossible for them to live. I mean, not only just because of the wars that are going on in, say, Africa, but also because the way that the entire world society is set up right now. I mean, it's just pretty much impossible to have that way of life where you just walk around on the land and you keep some cows and you drink their blood. That's what they would do. They would drink the blood of the cows, and they would eat the milk from the cows, and that's pretty much what they lived on. I mean, they had some other stuff, but that was just one tribe. There's some other tribes that have different ways of living, and there's tons and tons of ways of living. The thing is, though, all these are becoming extinct. Why can't the world, it's a big joke. You talk about, why can't people, like, protect themselves, for crying out loud? Why do we have to be busy protecting other endangered species, like owls and whales and whatever else, different kinds of bears and things? I mean, why can't people protect themselves? Why can't we have at least some type of, you know how they have Indian reservations in the United States, Well, even on Indian reservations, see, the thing is, though, even on Indian reservations, they can't maintain the way that they lived before. They can't. Okay? Why can't we start a place, like a cordoned off area of some kind or another? Maybe a few islands in Indonesia, where it'll be a World Heritage place. And, well, maybe if it was a bigger island, maybe they could have, real, well, you need a lot of islands because there's a lot of Indian tribes in America. But, well, sanctuaries for these people. Why can't we get that? I mean, as it is right now, people don't have anything. It's really frustrating. And when these things are lost, they're really lost. I mean, you can try to recreate them, but there may be some gems within the culture that have taken a really long time to evolve. And people they're just thrashed by the world order and trashed and never to come back again, because you can't live that way now, and there's no way around it. I mean, I really don't know. I would like to know how. I mean, how do people in the jungle in the Peruvian rainforest or Brazil or Venezuela rainforest, like the natives, it's getting harder and harder for those people to actually really observe their lifestyle. I mean, they have to be like half and half. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta pay your taxes, buddy. Well, how am I gonna have my lifestyle if I gotta pay taxes? I can't have like this lifestyle if you make me do these things, Oh yeah, you gotta enlist in you have, say you're like in some country that requires military service as soon as you turn 18. Oh yeah, you gotta go into the military. Jeez, your mind will be completely fried after you're done with the military. How on earth are you gonna maintain that? It's really frustrating. So that's my take about different types of people, like different classes of people, or different tribes, real completely different ways of living. Like some of these African tribes, they live off a herd of animals, and that's a really interesting way of living. But the thing is, if you want to have that kind of a life nowadays it's impossible. It's just completely impossible. And there's no safe sanctuary for these people. Nowhere. They haven't, I mean, have you ever heard of a place? You think the Indian culture is safe? I mean, the Indian culture right now is pretty much completely destroyed, extinct, and then like rubbed it in their faces, and that's why a lot of Indians are nuts in America. Anyways, I'll talk to you again soon, my fellow viewers. Signing out. This is the Alter Automaton. Bye for now.